Hello again folks and welcome to a new Let's Play. This is the Nightmare of Druaga, Fushigi no Dungeon. And if you know what Fushigi no Dungeon means, this is a mystery dungeon style game. I'm actually kind of surprised that this was a mystery dungeon style game. I've had this game for nigh on a decade and a half at this point, and I've never really beaten it because of its mystery dungeon style. Now, at the time when I previously owned it, I did not recognize it as a mystery dungeon style game. I just saw it as a cool little dungeon crawler, and you know what? Still is. So this is a third game, if I understand correctly, in the sequence of the Quest of Key games. There is the Quest of Key, where the goddess, to give a quick summary of the previous two games, because they were games that were on the Nintendo, the original Nintendo, and they were balls ass hard because they were more giant puzzle games than anything. Now, the Quest of Key, the plot of the game was that the goddess Ishtar gives Key the quest to enter the Tower of Druaga to place back the blue crystal rod, which Key see if I'm trying to remember this right, or I could just look it up. Yeah, it gives back the blue crystal rod, giving Key a magic tiara to protect her. Inside the tower, however, Key meets the dragon Quox. I hope I'm saying that right, which helps her by showing shortcuts in the tower. When Key reaches the 60th floor of the tower, though, Druaga transforms her into stone. And I think after the whole initial 60 floor thing, there's another thing where you can go 100 floors. Which, no. And then the game after that, Tower of Druaga, follows the story of Jill, or Gil, the golden knight that you saw before. A new climber who wishes to reach the top floor of the tower. On the top floor is the evil Lord Druaga, and numerous monsters and traps inhabiting the floor along the way. Yeah. Wasn't a bad game. And pretty much along the way they had ended up finding Key, and then releasing her, and then slaying dudes. I don't fully remember the story. There wasn't much of a story, there was only a whole lot of puzzles. But anyways, I'm going to quickly look through the configurations, see whether or not everything needs... That's good. Sounds good. Vibration on, because I like vibration. Now this game also has a unique feature from what I've noticed from Mystery Dungeons style games, but we'll see if we can't get into that. Okay, to create a new game, yes. They use little sprites from the previous games to as a little loading screen, guys. Love it. I love this kind of shit in video games. In another time, in another world, invasion of the kingdom of Babylon by the Summer King Empire brought about the resurrection of the dark ruler Druaga. This catastrophe would later come to be known as the Druaga War. People feared the destruction of the world, but the Prince of Babylon and the young shrine maiden of the goddess Ishtar thwarted Druaga's ambitions and restored peace to the land. The Babylon prince's name was Gilgamesh. The Ishtar shrine maiden's name was Key. After 3 long years, the devastated kingdom was finally rebuilt. The kingdom celebrated its revival, and the final main events of this celebration were to be the coronation ceremony of the king's savior, Gil, and the wedding ceremony of Gil and Key. With the ceremonies planned for the very next day, the entire kingdom slept peacefully with joy in their hearts. It was then that disaster struck Babylon. All at once, the vast army of monsters swarmed the shrine. He, who resisted bravely, fell into the hands of the mysterious evil sorceress. The evil sorceress carried Key off and headed towards the forbidden place that Key had sealed long ago. the Tower of Druaga. He had been abducted. Gil, who was leading his men in fending off the monster invasion, fell back to the shrine. Prince Gil, it's Lady Key! Lady Key! Kazam is fending off the army of monsters that attacked the shrine. Kalendra went chasing after the evil sorcerers that carried off Lady Key. They headed toward the sealed tower. Can't let Kalendra go alone. It's too dangerous, Prince Gil. Please hurry to the sealed tower. You can reach the tower through the portal room beneath the goddess statue. Don't worry, I'll save Key. Just wait here. Prince Gil, the portal has already been prepared for you. The portal is the only way to get into the magically sealed tower. I wanted to do something to help you, Prince Gil, so I've been poring over some ancient documents. The other day I found a passage that talked about dungeons. The passage said, whenever you warp to a dungeon, you will receive a feather. When you feel you are in danger, remember that you can use this feather to escape the dungeon. A way to escape dungeons. Please take care of yourself, Prince Gil, and rescue poor Lady Key. Please proceed to the magic portal ahead. Alright, thanks. I've been sitting on this game for a while, and it's mostly because it's hard, but at the same time it's interesting. It does pull a lot of tropes. Huh? These stairs, they lead underground. This tower was originally built as a path to heaven. What could possibly be down here? And yes, by the way, Babylon, Babel, Gilgamesh, yeah, whole lot of Mesopotamian stuff in this. Advancing to the next floor. You need a key to proceed to the next floor. Please find the key first. Oh yeah. Not that button. This was it. Yeah. Boy howdy, this is gonna be a trip. Because, shut up, phone. So, much like... Oh. Or it can just tell me. In this game, enemies will not act unless you perform an action. Enemies will perform one action for every one of yours. This is called completing one turn, and is an important aspect of the game. So you move, they move. You attack, they move or attack. To attack, press the, face the enemy and press the X button. If you press the square button while next to an enemy, you'll automatically face it. Note that changing your direction does not count as a turn. Yeah. Oh no, dead end. Breaking down walls. You can destroy the inner walls of a floor by attacking them. With every wall you destroy, however, you lose 5% of your health, so be aware of your remaining HP when destroying walls. That was a mechanic in the original games. The attack order of each turn progresses from fastest attack speed to slowest. If you are faster, you can defeat the enemy first and avoid counterattacks. Attack speed is shown by the color of the enemy's feet. Blue means you attack before the enemy, red means the enemy attacks first. If there is no color, it means the enemy won't attack right now. And of course you can use turn economy as a resource as well. In addition to attack speed, you and the enemies each have something called movement speed. The heavier your equipment, the slower your movement speed will be. A faster movement speed makes it easier to avoid enemy attacks. Try moving out of the way to avoid enemy attack now. I'm glad you told me that when I pinned myself into a corner. Yeah. Hello, key. You got the key. You can open exit doors with keys. You can now proceed to the exit. Now, needing to use the shoulder buttons R1 and L1 to turn around things is going to be a little bit weird. Only a little. To open a door, face it, make sure you have the key, and press the X button. The door will open and you can proceed to the next floor. Floor 1 completed. And it gives you your general stats, how good you've been, and you can save and quit in the middle of a dungeon. This is important. Ooh, I see treasure. Rotating the field. Okay, I literally just explained this one. It's quite literally, hey, move around shit. You got an item. Press the triangle button to open a menu. Choose items from the menu and select the item you want to use. You can also use items from the left analog stick shortcut menu. Let's see. What was it? Yeah, there it is. And because we leveled up, we're doing just a smidgen more damage. Some equipable items have abilities associated with them. An ability is a special attack or skill that aids you in battle. Using abilities consumes AP. Be sure you use AP wisely so that you'll have enough when you really need it. To use an ability, select the ability you want to use with the right analog stick and press the X button. Abilities are so important that they even say, "He who masters abilities masters the game," so learn to take full advantage of abilities. Watch me not do that. Oh, hi. You're like a Yeti or something. Oh yeah, we got some abilities. We can destroy traps, a jolting slash, bring it down with a violent slash, and make an enemy fall asleep. Let's see. Ow. An AP recovery potion. Use potions like this to recover AP. With plenty of AP, you'll be able to take full advantage of abilities and gain the upper hand in battles. Recovering HP by completing turns. You'll recover HP gradually as turns are completed. You can also use the L2 button to use up turns immediately and recover HP quickly. But the enemy also has a chance to act with every press of the L2 button, so be careful to approach an attack. Mine. Unappraised equipable items. Some equipable items you find in the dungeon haven't been appraised yet. You can't equip such items until they've been appraised, so be sure to get them appraised the next time you're in town. Now, I could just be destroying walls. Well, you look dangerous. Ow. Oh, 1 damage. Oh. Darn it, the key was over here this entire time. Can see the key on the minimap. This is important information. Oh, it's a wampus. I'm just seeing if there's any other treasure on here before things get serious. Because we're very much in tutorial mode. I'm primarily using the minimap to see whether or not anything important is on the screen. I think I could check out the area that's down here. Yeah, nah. Less of a maze when something seems to have destroyed all the walls. Woo! Level 3 complete. Huh? What in the world is this place? I had no idea there was anything down here below the tower. Dun dun dun. Hey, a key. Kalindra! Prince Gil, the evil sorceress that took Lady Key, she's up ahead. Gotta go after her. Kalindra, are you alright? Never mind me, save Lady Key. I'm taking you back. Prince Gil, no, you have to rescue Lady Key. Leave you here and go save Key? Do you really think that's what Key would want? I'll save Key, that I promise, but right now I'm taking you back. Key, I'll save you, I promise. Come back for you soon, Key. Probably could have ended this entire thing if he had just gone forward and sought out Key, but then we wouldn't have a game. Now it does save before and after and between the floors. A whole lot of auto-saving. I never knew that there was a place like that in the tower. I wonder how long it's been there. Prince Gil gave up going after Lady Key in order to help me. Kalindra, I'm going to rescue Key, I promise you that, but I know she would have wanted me to help you first. It may be an underground dungeon sealed in darkness, but I still have the divine protection of Anu and Ishtar on my side. Don't worry about a thing, Kalindra. Prince Gil, may I have a moment? Sure, what is it? About the divine protection you just mentioned. These days our prayers don't seem to be reaching heaven like they used to. The divine protection we once had seems to be losing some of its former power. Lady Key's prayers also supported and sustained you, Prince Gil, but now unfortunately Lady Key is not here. We shrine maidens devote ourselves to the god of heaven Anu and the goddess Ishtar. Our prayers are the very source of our powers. If while in the dungeons you ever find your vision beginning to grow dim, here's some ancient advice that might help you. Make an offering of your possessions. According to the ancient documents, you can make an offering with the item command or by using the shortcut menu. The documents are old, so I'm afraid it's not entirely sure what all of that means, but so do be careful down there. The ancient documents also say, in the shrine or in town, if you would like to end your adventure, press this triangle button and select save from the menu. All of your progress up to that point will be recorded. I hope this information will be useful to you. I've also passed on some information to the Imperial Guards, Udo and Zubo. Those men standing near Kazam. Please ask them to fill you in. Alright, thank you. Please allow me a few words, Prince Gil. As you may know, weapons and protective gear aren't effective unless you equip them. Simply having a weapon or a piece of protective equipment in your inventory won't do you any good. You have to equip it if you want it to work for you. I hope that's very clear, sir. Sure. Fine, I have every belief in your capabilities, Prince Gil. If you ever find a particularly rare weapon or piece of protective gear, you should bring it to the shrine to be inscribed. You can ask Kalindra to tell you more about inscriptions. Would you like to hear about inscriptions? Tutorial mode, so sure. Very well, allow me to explain. An inscription is a symbol engraved on a weapon or piece of protective gear that invokes the power of the goddess Ishtar. Usually if you become incapacitated in the dungeons, the monsters take all your items away. But if you have these weapons or pieces of protective gear inscribed, you can prevent the monsters from taking them. If an inscribed weapon or piece of protective gear is in your inventory, you won't lose it even if you become incapacitated. If you leave an inscribed weapon or piece of gear in the dungeons, it will stay right where you left it. If you talk to me and ask me to remove inscriptions, you can find out where you left inscripted items as well. Inscriptions are wonderful things indeed, but I'm afraid the number of inscriptions you can have at any one time is limited. Once you reach the inscription limit, you'll have to remove an old inscription before having something new inscribed. To have these items inscribed, you choose valuables from the menu. Yep. Prince Gil, a new portal has been prepared for you, sir. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you, Kazam. I'll bring Key back, I promise you. After I talk to the guards like instructed. That is a lot. Oh, God. I mean, some of this is entirely important. Ever found gold or silver treasure chests in dungeons? I've only found one. Knowing you, Prince Skill, you bet you found many. Be sure to look for those. Find the golden and silver chests. Got it. Use text calls. Status abnormalities. Poison. You receive damage each turn. Fall asleep and can't perform any actions. Panic. You might perform unintentional actions. I'm embarrassed to admit it, but one time an enemy hit me with a panic attack and I started twirling and dancing around like a ballerina. If you don't want that kind of thing to happen to you, make sure you check your inventory for recovery items whenever you see enemies that use abnormality attacks. Types of camera view? You can choose from among 3 camera views in the dungeon. I'm partial to view 2 myself, but I hear Zubo is from the believer in view 3. He says view 1 is nice for a change of pace, but I don't know. You can change the camera options in the... yeah. We already know that one. Later I found some information and some ancient documents, so I'll pass it on to you, sir. There are 2 ways to quit the game. One is in the town, the other is in the dungeons. When you're in the town, you can generally quit whenever you like. Choose save from the menu to record your game progress up to that point. You can also quit while you're in the dungeons, but only when between moving floors. At the score screen that appears, you can press triangle for save and quit. However, please remember that breaking off your adventure in the dungeon creates only temporary game data, from which you can resume your game only once. After resuming your game from this temporary game point, the data is lost and cannot be loaded again. In other words, quitting in the dungeon, it really is only a momentary pause that can be resumed only once, not a proper save that can be loaded again and again as many times as you want. And there's one more thing you should be careful about. Something happened to Zubo the other day. He was in a bad mood, didn't quit in the normal way. I don't know what happens next, if a punishment from heaven, or whether he was just unlucky or what, but all this game progress up to that point disappeared. I don't really understand why it happened, but every night since then, I've seen Zubo repenting and lamenting in front of the goddess statue. I wonder what in the world happened to that poor guy. In any case, be careful. I'd like to go into the dungeons. I've added the dungeon you found through the portal as a warp destination. And another thing, Prince Gil, if you ever become incapacitated in the dungeons, you lose half your money. To prepare for such an event, you can convert your money beforehand to ingots at the item shop and then store those ingots in Nestrom. Maybe you could try this next time you have a lot of money in your inventory. And I found something else in those ancient documents, some old folklore about the dungeons. If you'd like to break off your adventure in the yeah, we know this one. Unlike a save in the middle of town, you can save in the dungeons only temporary. Literally just learned this. In any case, I hope you can make some sense out of it, Prince Gil. To the Dark Ruins, the save key. Don't mind me enjoying the Kiefi. I believe we're still in tutorial mode. Yep. Press the R2 button to display your diagonal movement range. For smooth diagonal movement, press the diagonal buttons diagonally while this movement range is displayed. Tis a Wampus. Or vampire, I guess. Aha! Enemies faster to kill. Fast enemies such as bats will attack you first. Such enemies will have the color red at their feet. Yeah, I believe they also have the ability to cause poison. Move here. Attack you. Move to this space, attack you before you move. Got an unappraised item. Yeah, you didn't let me appraise the previous weapon I'd gotten. is a key. We did something cool. You can tell because there was a little... Give me the items. Now, stocking up on items is important. But, once again, from what was it, Kalendra? Kalendra had told me, we cannot linger, we cannot tarry for too much when it comes to these dungeons, because otherwise, we're going to lose our blessings. And that'd be bad. I sense a presence. Gil has come. To get Key back. That's why he's here. Yes, you. Yeah, I gotta love it when they put the... You can destroy wooden blocks by attacking them. Some wooden boxes have treasure chests inside. Some, not all. That vampire being a little bit stronger is the... Come on. Ow. Ow. Stupid bat. Now, there are plenty of other actually nasty monsters through this game. I don't even... I'm trying to remember how far in the dungeon I've actually gotten when I was a kid. I mean, it was pretty far, but not that far. You know? You know. Also, very important to be sure you know where it is that you're heading. Damn snakes. Very important detail, you do heal up every single time that you level up. So, yeah. Level up. Level up often. Sold. Yeah, there you are. That is okay. Aha. It is very important to level up. But I believe the level ups are temporary. Maybe. I'm trying to remember how much like the Tornico games this is. Ooh, now it's green. And we're also bleeding blind with all the goddamn mazes. Oh, those guys hurt. Yeah, let's go ahead and use one of those. So yeah, we can see all our equipment. The golden armor, which radiates so brilliantly. Our items. We can leave with the use of a feather. Need to remember that. Don't get overwhelmed and pull a stupid like I usually do. Strength, intelligence, endurance. Pretty sure they're self-explanatory. We got elemental resistances and attacks. Valuables. Quest items, essentially. Hints in case we forget everything. A history, which tells you exactly how much and what we have found where. Okay, that's right. That's how you find the silver and gold chests. before there was a little and I think the first floor. Don't remember exactly what I did, but it's indicative of me having done a thing that unlocks the location of a silver or blue chest, or silver or gold chest rather. Right there. And then it's just an issue of trying to find the silver or gold chest. Just bear in mind, the longer you search for things, the weaker Goddess Ishtar's protection becomes. Which means not being able to see shit. What? I think I'll leave for now. Woo. Being able to save it and quit it is pretty good though. It means that I'll be able to go, okay, I'll finish this level and then I'll call an episode kind of things. You can't climb up 2 or more tiers at once, but you can climb down if the difference is 2 tiers or less. When moving up tiers, your movement speed slows, but your speed up when moving down. Understanding the characteristics of terrain tiers will help you along in the adventure. Yeah, Oma. Gib. Give me items. Give me treasure. Dang it. More boots. Let's balance Arcanum. Ooh, appraise an item. Let's appraise this weapon. It is a sword. Is it better than my short sword? Yes. And this is a bit of a paper doll game, so you will see you have the ability to see, oh hi, this thing is new on my character, which I love. I don't know how far he actually got. Oh, he stole my short sword. The bastard. Let's heal really quickly. I always hated fighting these things. And yes, I could be using my abilities in order to kill them. But that'd be smart. Oh, hi. Speaking of abilities. For several turns after you use an ability, it consumes more AP than usual. This ability is called Ability Boost. The ability is temporarily more effective during this period. There are 2 kinds of abilities, active and passive. You can select and use active abilities. Passive abilities are continuous effects for as long as they are equipped. So yeah, while we have a nice little boost. Oh, okay, that's what was attacking us in the previous area. This is expensive. And crap, another level. Oh, hi. Leap. That was the sound of trees are appearing. I think it appeared behind us. Yeah. Scale necklace. Now we can equip 2 things. The necklace made of scales. This increases our intelligence and endurance. That's about it. But you know what? That's nice. Ah, I see. The dark spirits, when they hit you... Why must you taunt this cell game? Leap. More effective, but more expensive. The more you use it. So, yeah. More or less be careful what you use on, because you never know if you need it for something else. And then you run out of AP, and then it's like, ah, that's a bone soldier. I love how you can, in fact, just kind of skirt around a goddamn basage trying to cast a spell on you. Oh god, another thief. They seem to only equip things that are not equipped on you. That said, doubt that this guy is going to be weak against sleep. Yep, I can't do that anymore, so sleep. I'm just trying to get to the door now, guys. Come on. I'm gonna leave now. Woo! Scale necklace. Will-o-wisps. There are flame monsters called will-o-wisps on this floor. If you touch a will-o-wisp, your HP will be reduced to 1. Will-o-wisps can't be defeated, so watch out for them. Oh boy. Wait, what? No. There. Rotate camera. Is the key seriously in the water there? I forget how to get out of this floor. That's not a will-o-wisp. Ah. This is what we like to call a problem. Oh. This is more damage than I could have been swinging that sucker around. Can I just... If I move here, and I move here... Bronze mace time. Heavier, but it does more damage. But also they've got the ability to teleport me around, evidently. Right, this is what they mean by slower. I can't move diagonally up a thing. BT dubs. Okay, I think I want to hit this. Found a switch. If you find a switch in the dungeon, you can attack it to change something in the field. Cause something in the field to change. Try attacking switches whenever you find them. You can hear the sound of running water coming from somewhere. Something must have changed when you attack that switch. Okay, this bastard's got a range. But he's also faster than me now because I'm wielding the club. Great. Whew. Come on. There you go. Was it worth? Now I just need to be careful of that will-o-wisp. Do I use an ability potion? My last one. Oh yeah, this one has new abilities. Extreme Force. Game, don't tease me like this. Yeah, I don't know if the will-o-wisps pursue you. Get. Leave. So yeah, heavier weapons, greater damage, and same thing with a bunch of equipment. You will be fat, you will hit harder, but you will take less turns. Less turns? You're slower. Say you're slower, Dar. That slime is faster than me. You've been affected by status abnormality. Special attacks if your status is affected. Yep. You can use it right away to cure your status abnormality. This is a defense down. I don't think I have something to cure the defense down. No. Also, Quartz causes luminous healing, light element damage, HP recovery 200. And we can also put this into weapons and armor to gain max AP and armor. There we go. I was more or less just trying to size up whether or not I should attack that dude or not. A lot of treasure to be found here, though. Just don't remember how to use any, or how to get any of it. Ah, God damn it. Oh, hello. Bridge. These skeletons are scary. Why are they scary, Darp? Because these guys do come back to life. So I'd rather not waste my time with them. I know you can't just destroy the bones, much as I wish. So essentially this is a giant game of resource management, which is terrible because I'm terrible at managing resources. Your field of vision has narrowed. With every turn, the divine protection of Ishtar, protection, grows weaker and your field of vision narrows. You can recover Ishtar's divine protection by offering items to the goddess. How much the Ishtar's protection, divine protection is recovered depends on the rarity of the items offered, so take that into consideration when deciding what to give. Now, some of these, I have no clue what the hell their protection rating and whatnot is. Or rather, how much they're going to grant me. You can just kind of blindly go, this one. Ah. This is what I like to call I'm in trouble. Alright. You'll move first, and I smack him. Skeleton should move. Oh, around the chest? Where'd that knight go? Oh, there he is. That. 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 Oh, he has a spear. That's why he was able to hit me that time. Level 6. Done. Ah, see, I can't do the saving quit, because if I do the saving quit, then I simply quit. You know, for vampires, they're not draining my blood. I can't get behind that. Nope. Nope. That's a roper. Ropers are bad. Blue Knight, now is not the time. Okay. This is a problem. Alright. How do I do this? How do I do this? I got healing. I got 2 feathers. Alright. I need to move. Nope. Bagley. Just keep on moving one step ahead of him. Green slime, now is not the time. Why'd I go here? Why'd I do this? Ooh. Oh boy. Empire, you better not move where I need to move. Whew. Alright, so the ropers are terrible in this game in that they will absolutely destroy you. No ifs, ands, or buts. Okay, just freaking you. They are pretty handily one of the worst traps in this game. It's like, oh, it's a new monster, I can take it. And then you get absolutely destroyed. Then it's like, oh. So yeah, your biggest worry when it comes to this game are will-o-wisps and ropers. Yeah, where the hell was it that the story proceeds? I think that's a bat in the darkness. Oh, hello. God, you still hurt so much. That's where a random treasure's gonna be, isn't it? Bronze vests. It's lighter. Oh, right. I have to go into equipment for this. We'll change equipment. Yeah. You can almost hear how much faster we are in our steps. Oh. Annoying. There we go. I was waiting for Bone Boy to get up so that we can smack him. Oh yeah, with the protection continuously diminishing, we do need to continuously, you know, provide more items. Why have I not? Oh, increases strength and used as an item. Ice Storm. Don't know what that's does. I think I'll offer up this. So any items that we get with the silver chests, silver and gold chests, we can get again. We just have to remember to go, you know, through the area to do so. I pressed up, but okay. Yep. Now we can't jump down more than 2. Keep that in mind. Oh. And that, ladies and gents, is why it's important to be able to see where the hell you're going. Ow! He is faster than me. Blast radius 15 damage. Ice Storm. Alright. That's enough out of you. Good lord, that hurt. Busts all the open things open. Forget whether or not you heal between floors too. Ugh. This might end up being one of those games that I do look into pretty much most all the aspects of. At the least where important things are going to happen. I'm paranoid I'm gonna heal. Okay. HP becomes 0, you'll become incapacitated. Becoming incapacitated will not affect your level, but lose all items. So yeah, you do not lose level when you die or leave the dungeon. God, I swear the damage difference that dude did. Too damn high. I would cast Ice Storm, I just have no clue what Ice Storm does. Wait, was this one that had the sleep effect? No, this one had Jolting Slash. The one I'm thinking of is the one that had, the one that I offered up. Cool. Bronze Rapier. Bonk? Boy, this is a pickle. See, I know I'm able to take him on, it's just I don't know what I'm able to take him on with. I just don't want to end up using the Alabaster Shard and only ending up killing one guy if it ends up being able to kill multiple. Oh, yeah. 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 Oh, I gotta go through you. Man. Fine. Oh, that was good timing. What? Sir. Sirs. We're gonna go ahead and call an episode here. Now that we're finally seemingly out of Tutorialville. When we return, descending down below the Tower of Druaga. What could possibly go wrong? Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And as always, I hope to see you folks in the next video. Take care. Cheers.